EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thick of the pie, thick of the ply, thick of the bag. Beat them a bite, now lacing no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Boy, I ain't holding around. Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for it out. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. When we gon' laugh, I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. Love flow, Joe chasing the check. We gon' run up the money. Carl Lewis running the best. Carl moving through these.
Oh shit, I'm funny.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let me come on into camera. Welcome.
First carry for Darius Geis, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On third down, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Gabriel. He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above
all week long,
pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now on second down, this is Gurley.
No, I'm just been
trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Here's Goff. Buying time to his left. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Hold on. Just hold on.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Oh, good bring back.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He gets it to Sims, complete.
Yes, Prescott.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Yes.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
10, 12, cool.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever
So
goes
the
out.
house, where he come from?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard in the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
He was open too.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th. Gone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in.
Give me those.
And now this is
Let's
intercepted.
go.
He's picked up his own 48. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They go play action here on first down.
Something's there, baby.
Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, 42 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Yeah. He don't want to play coach.
On the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Second down, Prescott.
Give me those.
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Play.
Now a play fake here on
I didn't get. Down.
And an alley to run.
Fumble though. We'll take it. We will take it.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Let's go.
Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down.
Weak side. Weak side.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a way. I saw this too. Instead of.
From the 50, it's gone.
Oh!
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
What?
Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Okay.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
Questionable. But okay. Play.
To throw is Prescott.
Come on, tight end.
He'll check it down to Geis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this.
He better lay down.
They're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Prescott on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Come here. Come. Okay, Madden. Talk to him.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
This is Cohen.
We're back again.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
What you running, G? We there, though.
From the shotgun, it's
Not this
Prescott.
week, bro.
Shaheen, the tight end on the right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
See what happens.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Hit the running back. And so late.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Where you at? You know what's up?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, good move. Come on.
In. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league
Where you going, buddy?
good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game at the end.
That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We're going for 6 for the half of.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
why do I like this damn stretch so much?
Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Play action now, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
It's like...
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I feel like KC. This is a pick and get on the touchdown shit.
A lot of time to change things. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this This is going to
Kick
be
field goal.
incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
And he missed it.
And he missed
What's
it.
up?
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
I got the million on my back.
And this one winds up no good.
Field goal range. This is 45. 51, 2 timeouts. Let's go for it.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Bam.
Steps away. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let me set it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
What am I in? See here? Where's that?
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Goff. Lets it fly.
Oh, who is that up there? Who is that?
And it's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and he's able to get it back.
Where did he come from?
3-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So good starting field position.
Hey, that shadow got something vicious in these jerseys. What?
Following the interception.
Yeah, we'll get that right back though. No worries.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route.
Call it that's a dumb timeout to burn right there.
A play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
He has no hurry-up ability.
23 seconds to go till halftime. Prescott now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Give him another pick.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
11,
He's taken
10,
down all the
9,
way inside
8,
the LA 10.
7,
To give
6,
him a gain of 37.
4, 3, 2.
Final
Quick
play of the
ones.
half. Prescott.
I wonder where. I'll score. Let's get it.
It's intercepted.
Nope.
Picked off down near the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
You never start to drive off negative. That means you got to chase.
Here's Goff now on second down.
And that's how he plays.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Who's coming?
Now it's gone. Steps away to his left. He's letting it fly. He's got a man. Complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Stay at home, kids.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Do that again.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Where you at?
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
There you
And
go.
Brandon, remember when the free safety
Where you
was
going,
always
sir?
back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They almost that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
Strong safety blitz. It's a book
Big
like
play
yours.
coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, shit.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of 5.
Oh.
But it'll lead to a 4th down.
Bro, what the hell? You ran a play, fam? Bro, what the fuck? Where does this draw come from? I pause again. All right, bro. It's whatever. All right. Bro, I'm gonna definitely go back and watch that. What the hell? And I got a speed kick.
Now is the big leg of Greg Zuerlein. He has hit from as far
I
as
do this.
61 away
It's
in his
crazy.
career. And this is good from 57 yards out.
Hey, somebody tell me right now what
there.
happened, man. Like, where did this play come from where I left?
It's like we take them
What
for
was
granted.
that?
Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Well, yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out left to Shaheen. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
Oh, no.
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Oh,
And
yes.
defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a loss of a
Come
full
on
3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Johnny.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent
Oh,
downfield.
where we going, coach?
Returning, it's Benjamin.
Ooh.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. Oh, incomplete.
Hit the wrong button.
Pick they needed.
I'll tell you that.
They would have loved one there.
I was not trying to throw the
one.
R1.
Down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
What you need to run with?
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter
Not
no
him.
longer exists for their
Covered.
offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
Run
They
it.
need points.
Big time.
Looking deep for
Out of
Gabriel.
bounds.
And
Or
the
not.
defense loses him. It's complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
Other than 6
A real
points.
field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down.
What are you
in
gonna do
the
with
red
that?
zone.
Kick it
They'll
forward.
run it now out of the gun.
Oh.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are
Okay,
ones that
my
make
God.
adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open
This is
things
not
up.
Bawse. No homo. Got it.
They try again with Cohen.
Yeah, we
and
didn't see
this
the
has
drop
been a
off.
familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
We got outs or we got cross. Who comes cross?
Prescott to throw it. Eluding the
Yeah, you pick
pressure
him.
right.
Out of all the people to pick, you pick him. The one I'm running with because I know that's where you're going. Come on, man. I call these plays out.
12. It'll be 4th down.
Brandon,
No
what I
rookie.
remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for
Probably
me.
miss
Just
it
long
again.
enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepping right up like a pro.
And a good return as he'll be
I ain't
stopped
seen
just
that
shy
since
of the
NCAA.
30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Everybody want to send the house on
got
me.
the lead. This is where that strong run
Gosh,
game
dog,
can
y'all
really
make me go
benefit you.
5
Stayed in
wide.
bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like
don't
all
like
the
when
points you
people
just
blitz.
made there. And if you throw the football and
I
it's
don't do that.
incomplete,
I make you do
now you
that.
stop the clock and you've
Yes,
helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So
I want
keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Back now at Soldier Field.
Say it though. Oh, we only seeing 2 people now.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Man, that was second.
The
Some
Rams on
bullshit,
3rd
bro.
down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Bad.
Out of the gun,
Where
gone.
you going, son?
Caught left side
Strong.
by Cobb. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice
Hey,
job
can I go for this?
defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Ah, come on. They ain't got no rules in this bit. No pitches. Fourth and 1 anytime we pull.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. Flush
Take
to
off.
his right.
Zoom.
He can run for it, and he will. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it.
Yes, sir. It's in the rules. Anytime in the 4th. Anytime in the 4th. Anytime in the 4th. Fuck, that's top dog rules. God damn it. What's up? I thought it was, I looked at the wrong rules. My fault, I'm about to give it to you. Yep. God. Oh, man,
Great
what?
execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
That's crazy.
And what is this? They're
We
lining
gotta start
up here
putting
to
these
punt on
other
1st
damn
down.
rules in the group.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Onto the field now come the Bears. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder. More pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Oh, he got to play fast pace. He doesn't have that, coach.
Nice way to
he can't audible.
A gain of 12 and a first down. They go play action here on first down.
He plays too fast.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks
about
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You don't have long enough to playmaker. You got to make your choices quick.
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
R1. Oh!
Have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back.
Hey, Madden just tried to hold me. They made my nigga die the opposite way.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Oh, he's still. That's really where he's running the ball.
The 37-yard line. The tackle there by Mark Barron. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go with his production.
Yeah.
His number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. Nice job there defensively. A great time.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Got him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A first down throw for Prescott.
All right, that's perfect.
Leave it for Cohen, complete. And
all
this
right,
play doesn't go anywhere.
Me too.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Second and goal,
Time
coach.
for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Second down, Prescott.
Running, bro. Oh, good.
That's complete. Right
tick,
around
tick,
the
tick, tick, tick,
and
tick,
he's going to
tick,
be brought
tick,
down
tick,
just
tick,
shy of the
tick,
5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Prescott to throw.
Got him.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Madden just wants to make this a game.
Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully. Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Does he not know football? There we
The
go.
Bears
Okay.
electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now, gone. Being
You're
chased out
dumb.
left.
He's dumb. He's just a corner blitz. Are you serious?
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
Bye. Whose man's is
They'll be
this?
disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Whose man? Hey, good game, fella.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout
Conference
here.
championships.
As they'll talk things over prior to this
What
upcoming
is it, 78?
second down play.
Something like that? Seems boo-boo.
76, tell him. 76.
Who's running?
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I don't like to take negative yards to end the game. I guess I could have tried to clock and I thought I did.
Now West. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there. And
Appreciate you tuning in.
with a 4th down.
Catch you next week.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
I needed this dub. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, that's a commish too. We have 14 attempts. But that ground game, total 61. Take that, there, kid. Play 4-15. Yeah, we needed to. Oh, for 99. I only had 7 passes. Damn. I only had 7 passes. It's a lopsided ass game. Clock management, how long I had that been? 12 older. I converted a 3rd down to save my life.